Listen, dude, I'm done with it.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? See. Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition,
I'm here.
bone face?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just dropped.
I know.
Ah, damn, y'all beautiful though, but
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
God.
My nigga.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
Yo, what's up?
Let me tell you something, boy. Don't come out here playing with me, motherfucker. Caucasian child, do not come playing with me. Do you hear me? This is relationship advice only. You somebody motherfucker play. Do I look like I play?
I'm sorry.
Motherfucker, huh? Do it like I be just waking up want to play with motherfuckers?
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, this relationship advice only. What the fuck you want? You got whole problems?
I never met someone so freaking arrogant and rude. I went on her live and said, hey, doing a talent show? I might have made a mistake. She fucking made me super sad. She made me depressed. Fuck you. You don't disrespect. You don't disrespect me like that, you fucking idiot. You fuck.
Emotional damage.
What's up, y'all? It's Scotty West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. All right, y'all. So I appreciate the few people who was in here for tonight. You know, I understand y'all was watching the Dallas and Oakland Raider game, so I understand. And plus, I think the Mavericks was playing, or somebody. I forgot who was playing. Maybe the Timberwolves. Somebody was playing, but there's a couple games tonight, so I understand. I really appreciate everybody in the replay game. So I understand y'all ain't here now, but you know what I'm saying, y'all can check it out later. So y'all, so salute to all y'all. All right, Dale. So with that being said, let's continue. So okay. So as you see, it appears from the topic at hand. First thing it says Akon, that rapper from Locked Up, says that his wife doesn't deserve a dime, bro. Sheesh. And of course, Klay Thompson defends Meg over ex-NBA players' comments on their podcast. All right, so with that being said, let's talk about this Akon situation real quick, if we may. So yeah. All right, we ain't got nobody in the chat. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go straight to this then. Yeah. All right, let's see here. So yo, anybody who is on X, formerly known as Twitter, yo, subscribe to your boy on YouTube. Anyone on Facebook who come to YouTube as well and support your boy. You dig? As a matter of fact, I do have comments in the comment section. My bad. Shabazz 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 says salute. Shabazz, he says we're in here. Yeah, I need to put some respect on it for real. Shabazz says my Raiders losing. So damn. So they got that pick. No, they got that fumble. And they, I'm sorry, they got that fumble. You know what I'm saying? And they still gonna lose. Goddamn. Now XL Pro TLR comes through. I appreciate all y'all boys tuning in, man. With that being said, I salute to all y'all boys.
My nigga.
Yeah, all right. So with that being said, let's get this going. Let me share the screen so I can share my reference. Because people be trying to talk about I be making shit up. You dig? Gotta show my point of reference. Akon claims estranged wife doesn't deserve a dime. Sheesh. You better have some explaining to do.
Oh. Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read. You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Now, hey, maybe he has a good reason. I don't know. Maybe she was part of the management. Maybe he had her on salary. So go figure if he was getting paid on salary, unless he got a prenuptial agreement, then, even in the prenuptial agreement, they still get paid. So maybe he'll give some more reason for why he says that she doesn't deserve a dime. So, okay. So it says Akon and his estranged wife, Tamika Tyam, are moving into more contentious phase of the divorce, according to new filings in Los Angeles Supreme Court. That's the news that broke on Sunday, November the 16th. Now it says Akon is playing hardball with his estranged wife in their divorce. The rapper doesn't want to give her a dime of spousal support.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't.
The parallel requests indicate that both parties seek to safeguard their individual finances as they dissolve a marriage that has lasted nearly 3 decades. You know what it sounds like to me? What it sounds like to me is Akon probably did what was best for him. And we'll see how this plays out in court, because I'm not a lawyer and I don't give legal advice. But it sounds like maybe she was probably, even though he's the superstar and he's the one with all the money, she probably used his money to obviously start some type of business ventures or something like that. So essentially, he could kind of come back and ask her for spousal support. Just the fact that he has all his money wrapped up in his corporations and stuff. Oh, so they both try to play chess moves. And what's crazy is that, in actuality, if you will think, okay, here's the flip side. You'll think, okay, if she doesn't want him to get his money, or she doesn't want him to get her money, and he doesn't want her to get him his money, you think it would just be a wash, right? No. And let's just be real. The reason why it's not a wash is because Tamika is the one asking for spousal support. With that being said, let's continue this situation. It says, in the filings, Akon also requested joint physical custody of the couple's 17-year-old child. The 17-year-old, y'all, is not a child. Okay? It might be a legal adult, but that is not a child. Tamika is seeking joint legal custody, but wants sole physical custody. We already know why.
Nasty bitch.
The competing proposals place the court in a position to determine how to divide parental rights and responsibility in a long-term marriage involving a minor. The custody dispute is likely to become a certain central issue as proceedings advance. Now it says divorce arises as Akon faces unrelated legal trouble in Georgia. I was going to cover this, but we're going to cover this real quick. Authorities arrested the singer last week after he failed to appear on charges tied to driving with a suspended license. The arrest introduced another legal concern at a time which is navigating a significant family reconstruction and creating parallel challenges in two jurisdictions. You know what? Whoever this is, they just want to write some shit. To be honest with you, one of the reasons why they covered the Akon arrest is because it was some bullshit. It is not impossible. Here's the thing. Akon, he's not a regular average Joe 9-to-5 dude. This dude is making like $1 million. I mean, whether he didn't put together the deal in Africa or not, he still got a credit of $1 billion from a bank to do his little Wakanda city or his Akon city shit. How many people whether they're black or white, can secure $1 billion in credit other than Jay-Z and Beyonce? So with that being said, we're going to give Akon his respect. Akon got so much other moves and making moves and stuff that he probably got his license suspended behind some type of parking ticket, or not parking ticket, but some type of speeding ticket or some type of little light ticket or some toll or some stupid shit like that. Something really minor. But guess what? When you're a celebrity and do something minor, you gotta make a mountain out of a molehill, right? So anyway, let's continue. So it says the following underscore the ship and personal financial partnership that has run alongside Akon's expensive career, music, technology, and international development. While the couple has yet to outline the full scope of their assets in court, both have signaled an intent to limit financial obligations to one another as the case moves forward. I find that's really odd too. And I could be wrong. So here's the thing. There's a lot of things that's not really being told, and I guess we'll find out. Only time tells all. Because the question is that, is there like a business that he fully vested in but is in her name and she's just trying to reap the benefits? Because, even building the business, even if it's a successful business, it takes a lot of time for you to see a return back. Maybe she's trying to cut him out of that. Really crazy. Now it says, Akon's stance on the spousal support indicates he is seeking to preserve control of his earnings while retaining close involvement in his child's life. So Tamika's position reflects similar financial caution through her request for primary custody could shape the court's assessment of parenting schedules and long-term care. Y'all know we're talking about a 17-year-old adolescent, right? 17-year-old young lady. by the time this court case ends, the young lady is probably gonna be a full-grown adult, man. Isn't marriage grand? Isn't marriage grand?
You said so. It's all bullshit. All of it.
This case illustrates the complex legal questions that arise with high-profile marriages. Marriage ends after decades, including how to allocate custody, calculate support, and address potential public scrutiny. Upcoming hearings will be determine how the court balances these competing priorities as the parties negotiate the final terms of their separation. And that goofy ass Andrew Wilson was trying to get y'all boys to get married. And he thought if you was married and without a marriage certificate, oh, you will get in trouble. Yeah, right.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Yeah, man. Now, so yeah, let's talk about that old Megan Thee Stallion. We ain't talked about her in a minute. Or her simp boyfriend, Klay Thompson. Like, I don't know how much they're paying him to be with her, but hey, you know what? They're really pushing it. Now he defending her. And I mean, I guess it's only makes sense to, back up, your woman, but how about not making a home to the housewife? I would think that would have been easier. But hey, let's just talk about the situation here. What's that? Bam, here we go. Let's see here. Boom. Klay Thompson rips ex-NBA players over Meg Thee Stallion comments. Do better, fellas.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Did they do better?
You don't find that suspicious? 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 You don't find that?
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Seems like I'm gonna have a technical difficulty.
Emotional damage.
Excuse me, y'all. Computer one was tripping. What's up, 17th and what's up, G? He said, what's going on, Kelly West? I appreciate you, bro. So yeah, so this is what we're talking about here. If y'all can see this. Boom. Not this damn medication that they're trying to sell y'all. So boom. I don't know if y'all seen that. Klay Thompson rips ex-NBA players over Meg Thee Stallion comments. Do better, fellas. Okay. Let me get back on the screen here. Okay. So it says, damn, man, what's up with it? That picture looking a little fuzzy. Okay, Dallas Mavericks guard Klay Thompson said he's disappointed over lewd comments about his girlfriend, rapper Meg Thee Stallion, which were made by NBA players Patrick Beverley and Jason Williams. During the Tuesday's installment of Barstool Sports Hoopin' and Hollering podcast, Beverley and Williams suggest that Stallion could have something to do with Thompson's offensive struggling. Okay. All right. I'm going to let y'all see it for yourselves. Ain't no point for me to narrate.
We ain't talking about Klay Thompson. Y'all steady trying to get him a pass. I ain't never seen.
Hold up. Oh my God, I hate when they do this. Let's go straight to the damn thing that we were talking about. Oh, there we go. Boom.
Never seen Klay not shoot it like this. And for him to say I'm out of my prime, like, come on, Klay, like, come on.
He said that?
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah, he's got a beautiful.
So yeah,
speaking of BBL,
yeah.
I'm from West Virginia, man. I've been taught a lot by some old folks, old white folks. It only takes one pussy to drag a battleship across the desert. That's how powerful it is. So
most wars
it got something to, you know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson, I ain't saying that's what it is, but that might be what it is.
We ain't talking about Klay Thompson. Y'all steady trying to get him a pass. I ain't never seen Klay not shoot it like this. And for him to say I'm out of my prime, like, come on, Klay, like, come on.
He said that?
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah, he's got a beautiful.
So yeah,
speaking of BBL,
yeah.
I'm from West Virginia, man. I've been taught a lot by some old folks, old white folks. It only takes one pussy to drag a battleship across the desert. That's how powerful it is. So
most wars
it got something to, you know what I'm saying? Emotional damage.
Yo. It wasn't that bad. I thought they could have said worse. There's a lot of things that they could have said. To me, there was a lot of things they could have said. They went easy on her. They went easy on her. They went easy on her. Shit. I would have brought up about how, you know what I'm saying, she, probably got bad juju, and I would have said all types of shit. So that's it. Okay, so that's why it said, let's see here. Thompson fired back in comments of a video with Hoopin' and Hollering podcast posted on Instagram of them discussing the couple. Says, how would you feel if I was referring to your wives in such a way? Matter fellas, very disappointing in the four-time NBA champ wrote. Megan has yet to address the situation. Thompson is averaging 8.5 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 1.9 assists on 32% shooting from the field and 26% for the three. Now says Mavericks had four-time NBA champ to the bench last week after he struggled in the team's first 7 games. Thompson scored 19 points on 6 out of 17 shooting and 6 of 16 from 3. During the Dallas 123 to 114 loss to the Suns on Wednesday, he added 3 rebounds and 1 assist over 31 minutes off the bench. I'm enjoying it. I get to see the game develop so I can see where to pick up my spots, Thompson said of his new role after the game. Wow. It says at the end of the day, I played 30 minutes in the NBA, did 15, and saying, I'm just trying to be out here as much as I possibly can. Okay. Well, that could be why he's sucking up to Meg Thee Stallion. He's looking for another bag. He probably. Okay. I don't like how my shit free.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying?
like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Scott Daddy 4444 says, "Will Klay Thomas make the 10 Simps of Christmas this year?" Man, I'll be honest with you, so many Simps, he'll be an honorable mention, but I don't think he's gonna be made the name. Because at this point, I don't know whether he's really with her because he's really serious about her, or did they just paying him to be with her, bro? For real, to be honest, man, it's a tough call to say so far. But I got a few minutes to come spend with y'all. You know, we're gonna trick. He said, "Thompson, my bad." Yeah, I know what he meant. We all know what he meant, G. I thank you for tuning in. But I got a couple of things in my trick bag that we can discuss for a few minutes before we get up out of here. Like I said, y'all, isn't marriage great?
Hold up, it's my wife,
Hey, babe.
Hi, babe. What are you doing?
I'm just in the hotel room.
Oh, okay. How's the room?
They didn't upgrade me.
Oh, that sucks.
I sucks, I know.
Okay.
Okay. I love you.
Okay, we're good.
The upgrade is real.
Wow. Like I said, man, I'm telling you, it be the married dudes who be doing too much, man. You know, hey, like I told y'all, I mean, I know I ain't the only one to say this, but I'll say it again on my channel. Yo, if you really want to just live your life and not want to have to answer to anybody, you know, you want to be able to have access to other women, just don't even get married, bro. Like, I know, you know, since some of y'all can be like, well, my girl doesn't mind me messing with other girls, and she don't mind having a threesome. Well, guess what? Things change when you get married. Just know that. Just know, you know what I'm saying, she might do a turn heel, and everything she allowed when y'all was boyfriend or girlfriend, she ain't allowing in a relationship.
You ain't lying.
Mm-hmm. Don't get caught out here. Now, okay. So let's check out this little chick. I guess she caught herself being a stripper or pole dancer. Okay. Okay, sister. Okay, sis. What do you see? That fire is getting bigger. Let me guess, you try to put water on that shit. Like Craig Daddy. You know what I'm saying? You know you're not supposed to put water on a grease fire.
You ain't lying.
She ain't getting back that security deposit. Now, yo, a situation like this kind of happened to me before. You know, skits. You know, this might be a skit, and I mean, this is definitely a skit, but we all know skits are based on real life events. Check it.
It's to our favorite spot now.
Jason?
Hey, yo, can we help you? Nah, nigga, you can't.
Jason, can you not do this here?
Wait, you know him?
Unfortunate.
I'm her man.
Hey, bro, she didn't tell me she had a dude. I apologize, bro. I didn't know anything about that.
He's not my man. You're not my man anymore.
I don't see how the fuck not.
Because you're not.
Snakeskin dress with your décolleté all out? What, you plan on being a whore tonight?
Wait, that's what that means? Oh, I didn't even know. You was on that type of time. Look, I got the condoms on me.
Chill, nigga.
Wait a minute. How do you even know we're here? What are you doing here? Are you stalking me?
I'm actually here on I'm here with my yoga instructor.
Yoga instructor?
Yep, Makita. She's right over here.
Hey, boo. You came here with a bitch?
Why do you care?
Yeah. Why do you care?
Shit.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And for y'all who don't know, Makeda is this chick right here.
Oh, that's right.
I ain't gonna lie. The one in the front, she get it. Makeda, get it, boy. I don't give a fuck if that ass is butt, but them titties is all them titties, real them motherfuckers. She got a pretty ass face though. Nice ass smile. Oh my god. What?
I'd buy that for $1.
So yeah. Oh. Yo, check this out. Yo, Sky Daddy. This is gonna be see this. For all the fellas who have daughters and all the fellas who got kids, you know, gotta raise your kids right. Cause not, this might be you one day.
Man, listen, man. Earl, like, when would you like, who gave you that name, man? Your great auntie?
No, my mama gave me that name.
Your mom gave you
named after my daddy.
Earl Jr.
Okay, rest in peace. Pretty sure they gone already because you old as you looking, you know what I'm saying? They probably got, but I ain't no disrespect to you folks, man. Can I ask you a question, man?
Yeah, what's up?
You know, this is my daughter, you know, this is my oldest daughter, right? And I'm just trying to figure out.
You did real good, player. You did real good.
Okay, hey, pay attention, man. Okay, you don't need to put your hand on it, right? I'm standing there, man. Where's my shit? I don't have my shit with me. Bro, how old are you?
I'm 55. Why?
Seasoned.
You 55, man. I mean, my daughter's 25, man. What the hell you gonna want with my daughter? She don't got nothing.
Now, yo, I don't know if there's a continuation to this, but what does he mean your daughter ain't got nothing? Trust me. You got it. Like he tells me, she got everything a man needs. He don't care about her money. He don't care about her car or a job. There's only one thing.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Tell me I'm lying.
He ain't lying.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Grandpa Smurf gonna be all over your daughter. You know what I'm saying? If y'all boys don't raise your daughters right. I mean, for what it's worth, you know what's crazy though? Y'all might not believe it. For what it's worth, a 55-year-old man will probably take your 25-year-old daughter much more serious than a 25 or 35-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But you don't hear me though.
This is a sick Negro.
But yeah. Now, when y'all see the clips, when I just play like, this is a sick Negro and stuff, Do y'all hear the volume on that? Hopefully y'all do. Because StreamYard got this new thing where they introduced how to do different layouts. And now I can't hear certain things. Now, 17th down said, not gonna lie, if my daughter was 25 years old, I would not care if her man was 55 or not, as long as he took care of her. And you hear her right. A lot of ninjas her age are gonna dog her out way worse. Fact.
My nigga.
Yo, that is a fact, bro. He'll definitely treat her better. 100% better. You know what I'm saying? Probably even put a ring on her finger, bro. You know what I'm saying? And have a bunch of kids with her. You know, it could happen. I mean, just think about it. In theory, you know, I just think that, you know, I just think that black men, what the thing is we tend to do is we tend to adopt our mother's own ideologies about dating, about how, you know, age appropriate relationships, even though our mom dated older men and all this stuff. But they'll say, you know, you shouldn't date a girl so young and this, that, and the other, you know. And I think that kind of gets tailored into, a matter of fact, yo, 17th and I'm glad that you bring that up, because there's something else I could talk about before we get up out of here, which is, let's see here. Did y'all hear about the NBA player who got arrested recently? Hold up. Yeah, let me bring that up. Check this out. Well, he doesn't play for the NBA anymore, but he used to. Let's see here. Ex-NBA player arrested at 17. Let's see here. Sister. Check this out. This is hilarious, right? And a matter of fact, you know what's ironic? You know what's ironic? And that's funny. And I was thinking about it. I was like, his name sounds familiar. Yo, remember I just brought up about how Klay Thompson was getting talked about and we just showed some dudes on TV? You know the dude who I was showing on the TV? Look, I'm going to show this one more time just so we can add context to this. Okay. This is funny. This is too funny. So this might be the topic for tomorrow. This might have to be the topic or we might just plan his ass tonight. Still, check this out. You know, the same dude talk about, you know, about the same dude who was talking about Klay Thompson, okay? The same dude who's talking about Klay Thompson, about how, look.
Across the desert, that's how powerful it is. So,
Most wars are.
It got something to, you know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson, I ain't saying that's what it is, but that might be what it is.
We ain't talking about Klay Thompson. Y'all steady trying to get him a pass. I ain't never seen Klay not shoot it like this. And for him to say I'm out of my prime, like, come on, Klay, like, come on.
He said that?
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah, he's got a beautiful.
So, yeah.
So, yo, check this out. The same guy that we're talking about here tonight, okay, is the same guy on the news story that we're about to talk about right now. Dude. Yo. Man, look. You know what? That's the thing, you know what they say. People with glass houses should not throw stones. Check this out.
Tonight, we're learning more about the arrest of Patrick Beverly, the former Houston Rocket. Here's what we know so far. Fort Bend County officials confirmed that Beverly was arrested today on a felony charge of family violence assault, specifically impeding breath and circulation. That is, his bond is set at $40,000. But just hours ago, his attorney sent us a statement saying, quote, Patrick Beverly has no criminal record. He cares deeply about his little sister, a young lady, a minor, given that when he unexpectedly found her alone in the home with an 18-year-old man in the middle of the night, He was understandably concerned, as any brother would be, about his sister. Beverly took to social media saying, quote, "Please don't believe everyone you see on the internet. Hope all is well."
Man, yo. No, man.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh. Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read it. You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Told y'all, some of us black men adopt our mother's mindset about things. Yo, you know why he got arrested and the other dude didn't get arrested for statutory? Is because the 18-year-old was probably dealing with a 16-year-old or a 17-year-old. You know, there are Romeo and Juliet laws. Like, I remember back in the day, I remember my parents were trying to do my best to make me break up with my ex-girl from high school because I turned 18. But she was 17. You feel me? But that was like, oh, but what if the parents did this, that, and the other? And, you know, a lot has changed since I've been to high school. But, you know, they take in consideration, you know, whether they met each other in school or whether they're close in age. So guess what? Homeboy was still legally able to deal with old girl. But guess what? Patrick Beverly, like most black men, want to be the Captain Saberhose. We want to be the fathers to our siblings that our mother should have gave us in the first place. And guess what? Now he's in some trouble. He's here to give Klay Thompson advice, but this motherfucker is just risking his freedom and his bread and his livelihood for putting hands on someone who had a legal right to deal with his daughter. I mean, not even his daughter, his sister, bro. And that's another too. You're like what, 37 years old, and you got like a minor daughter, a minor sister. That means your mama's still getting her cheeks clapped, bro. God damn.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
For the record, y'all, I'm gonna just tell this. Anybody who has daughters, you know, if you're a son husband, you know, you have a young guy and you have a mother who's still looking hot, or saying an older guy, you got a sister who's, getting to adolescence, or not even adolescence. You know, she might be going to adolescence, she might even be damn near a adult. Okay. We have to understand that we have to follow the rules and the lands of the laws. What we heard our mama say is not the rules. Just because our mama said, oh, it's a child, doesn't mean that truly is that. It's just that, the Black community has a problem with definitions and words. They like to make things out. Like, say, for example, if a guy is like 21 years old, or a guy's 35, or a guy's 40, he wants to date an 18-year-old, they quit to call him a PDF file and stuff like that. Black people, I hate to say that, I ain't saying all Black people, but saying urban lower class Black people like to get definitions, like to make up their own definitions for things that Webster's Dictionary have long put out.
He ain't lying.
Now he says, 17 enough says, now what it is a lot of them, not what my daughter asked, and this is be the main ones that be out here blues and broad, and the blues and broads in their day, and that I might still be. Exactly. That's what I got it. That's what got them scared. Oh, of course. A lot of times, Kanye West even made a song about that. A lot of times, a lot of these dudes who turn simps for their daughters, who are simps for their daughters, a lot of these guys, when we start peeling back the layers, you're gonna find out these guys had multiple women and all types of shit. Of course, every time. It just that self gives that guilt. I have effed with and was even married to older broads because I wanted broads that can make their own decisions of who she Fs. If anybody from broad family tries to press me over abroad, I'm done. Facts. Okay, I know that's right. Now, 17th and 0 says she ain't even grown enough to make her own decisions. Which one? Are we talking about Pat Beverly's sister? He says Pat Beverly got a fine ass single mama. Go look up her. Go look her up. Price is Right episode. Oh my god. So this dude got influence and money, and he got but guess what? But see, that's that mentality. That's that old. As a black man, I'm supposed to save the community type shit. Because why do you, I'm 37. Look, here's the. I'm 46. I ain't saying I don't fuck with single mothers because I do. But I just feel like if I was 37, I was an ex NBA player. I ain't fucking with no goddamn single mother. I'm sorry. Not at 37. Now, 17th and 0 said that's why he's like that. Yeah, because you know why? He's a Captain Saberho. He's a Dr. Umar ass nigga. His mama looked younger than him. Oh shit. Mm-hmm. They be like that. They be like that. But guess what? It makes sense because his mama fucked around and had a baby 20 years after he was born, bro. Sheesh. You know what I'm saying? Younger than him, huh? Interesting. That's insane, bro. But that's ironic that we'll happen to be talking about old boy, talking shit about Klay Thompson. And then his ass fucking around got arrested a night ago. Man, ain't that a motherfucking bitch? Fuck.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's crazy. With that being said, man, yeah, we're definitely gonna probably talk about that a little bit more tomorrow. But yo, man, 17 else said something else. And by the way, I appreciate everybody tuning in. He says, what I meant about not old enough to make her own decisions comment was not directed at a specific broad. I mean that for any broad that got her family interfering in her daily life, even at 35. Oh, right. That means that she a dumb bitch. Facts. You know, truth be told, unfortunately, especially 17, especially the fact that, you know, you and I, we still like sisters. You know, here's the thing. I'm an equal opportunity employer, but I would say definitely I still like sisters. I still fuck with sisters sometimes, but the problem with sisters is that they tend to get advice from the wrong people. I was dealing with this chick, and she basically was telling me what her mom was told her. And I'm like, your mom will live on Section 8. Like, what you mean? Like, you taking financial advice from a woman who lives, not even on Section 8. Your mom will live in the projects. Like, you're taking financial advice from your mother who lived in the projects. Like, you know, sometimes, you know, hey, you know, somebody once said, you know, if someone shows you who they are, believe them. You dig? So, yeah. Yo, you know that dude who played Mr. Miyagi? Check this out.
Came from Miyagi voice, Miyagi presence, Miyagi spirit. Emerged.
Yo.
This is a sick Negro.
Mr. Miyagi sound like he from dude, he's definitely from the hood, bro.
Now I don't know where it came from. Miyagi voice, Miyagi presence, Miyagi spirit. Emerged.
Ah, shit. I thought he really talked like that. And you know what's so funny? Because he was on another show in the 90s. And he was on there, and he was talking like Mr. Miyagi. I never knew that he actually spoke regular English, bro. That is fucking insane, bro.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
That was funny. But yo, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode. And ladies too. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. All right, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your week. Y'all will catch me on Wednesday, halfway through the week. All right. Peace.